The sights on it are just factory, which is pretty lame. The magazine release button here is a lot chunkier than on my last Glock, and I really like that.
The slide release is ambidextrous on both sides. The safety is ambidextrous on both sides.
The Nintendo Zapper Ruger LCP, my Wolverine LCP2.
This is a variant of the gun that John Wick used in John Wick 1. He used a P30L, so it's a little bit longer.
But you can see the 38 Special along the top, and it looks like it did almost as much damage as the 38 Special, even though the bullet's only about half the size.
Shoot her! Yes! For science.
Oh! Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back out on the firing range today with my buddy Martin once again. And he's gotten himself a brand new gun.
It's a Taurus G2C.
And what can you tell us about it?
It's a Taurus G2C.
Very nice, very nice. We did not know that up until this point.
It's a 9mm double stack, see 12+1. It's pretty nice. I shot it a few times. I don't have a whole lot of range time on it, so it's still fairly new to me.
Yeah, you just bought this, what, about 2 months ago? Or
about 2 months ago, yeah.
So it's a 9mm, it holds 12+1.
Yeah.
And I have yet to fire it, but I'm going to be doing so as soon as Martin's done here. But I really like the grip. Martin's got big hands, and he likes it, and I have small hands, and I like it. As you can see, it's also a smaller gun, so really good for concealed carry. What kind of safety features does it have?
Let's go down this way. It's got this thumb safety, and the trigger safety, and that's about it.
Okie dokie. And we are about 7 yards from the targets here. Let's see how Martin does with it. Empty?
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad for not shooting too much with it.
No.
How's the trigger on the thing?
Spongy.
Spongy?
It's spongy. It's got a lot of play before you get to the actual...
Oh, okay, like the Beretta.
Yeah,
like it's got that little slop in it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, without further ado, I will take a crack at the gun and let you guys know what I think. On. Okay, so now I'm going to be firing Martin's G2C. A couple things I'm noticing now that I have the gun in my hand is it is not ambidextrous. You've got nothing going on here on the right side of the gun. So if you're left-handed, you're kind of screwed. But I'm guessing that can probably be flip-flopped for somebody that is left-handed. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot here. We're at about 7 yards. Oh, another thing I noticed right away. It's got the little load thing, so you know when the gun is hot, just like my Smith & Wesson M&P EZ does. And this one actually has a red dot on it. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. So visually, it's very easy to see that the gun is loaded and ready to go. You can see it with the red dot there, and you can feel it. So that's another nice feature that I've noticed. All right, going to go ahead and give it a shot here. We're at about 7 yards. It's not firing.
Safety on?
Dropped one.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if it'll fire now. Okay, well, first impression is I'm absolutely terrible with this gun. The Martin had mentioned when he was firing it that the trigger is like a sponge. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at it here. The gun is empty at this point. The gun is already hot and ready to fire, and look at all this slop that you got here. That is absolutely crazy. Once you get down to here, it does have a nice break, but all that slop on that trigger really threw me off as far as trigger control. So that might be something to keep in mind if you're planning on purchasing this gun. This right here is going to take a lot of getting used to. It's also seemed to got like a little click right here that you got to get over when you fire it. So when I was firing it, I was releasing the trigger all the way, and that click was also throwing off my shot. And then you got the break. So when you're firing the gun, you're not going to want to release the trigger all the way. You're going to want to keep it right there for quick successive shots. But yeah, definitely some getting used to on this gun. But yeah, all things to keep in mind if you're thinking about purchasing it. But those are my initial thoughts on shooting it anyway. I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Terry Hummel, who's running his gun shop in Beaverton, Hummel Arms. Go ahead and take a peek at his store for any of your gun needs. Thanks for watching and have a good day.